Years have passed since the time of rolling cars, and these days the world has changed for the better. William Sheehan is president of the world. There is Harmonyland, and this time cars fly high above the city streets. People are immortal, except for Kim Jong-un, of course, for North Korea was blown off the face of the earth by their own nuclear weapons. Taylor Swift's new album Blue is the #1 hit on NewTunes. Now, on Geico, just 10 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. Tom Cruise jumped off a 15-story building to prove Scientology. Well, let's just say Tom Cruise cannot fly. Take a look.
I'm the way to happiness. Okay, I'm the way to peace. I can unite cultures. I can eat planets. I can fly. Okay, I can fly.
This just in: Tom Cruise is dead.
But most importantly, a new corporation called Coronova is doing research on the layers of the Earth. They've made heat-resistant suits that can withstand any heat. They assigned 3 young heroes to take the very adventurous journey to the center of the Earth. This is the story of a first-hand account from these very heroes. They started their journey in Mufalay. Morgan Freeman, the head of Coronova, also known as the Godfather, recruited 3 promising stars. Their names were Bob, Sarah, and Elmo. The Godfather gave him a brochure that told them many scientific facts about the layers of the Earth. The next day, the 3 friends set out on their impossible journey. They put on the heat-resistant suits. Coronova took them to a dormant volcano. They traveled through a volcanic tube through the continental crust. The Coronova team decided that it would be better to travel through the continental crust, not the oceanic crust, because it is less dense. They saw many interesting things on their journey to the center of the Earth.
The team discovered that there are 7 layers of the Earth. The first layer is the crust. It is the outermost layer of the Earth. It is made of silicates. There are 2 types of crust. They are oceanic crust and continental crust. The next layer the team hit was the lithosphere. The lithosphere includes part of the crust and part of the upper mantle. It is a cool and rigid solid zone. The moho is the boundary between the crust and the mantle. Rocks become much denser beyond this boundary. The asthenosphere is a plasticity zone. This means that temperature and pressure are equal, which makes it a semi-liquid. Convection occurs in the asthenosphere. The mantle is controlled by pressure, therefore it is a solid. It makes up 82% of the Earth's volume and 68% of its mass. The next layer that we discovered was the outer core. The outer core is controlled by temperature, therefore it is a liquid zone. When earthquakes occur, seismic waves are sent into the Earth. However, S waves cannot travel through the outer core because it is a liquid. Furthermore, refraction occurs. S waves refract or curve around the outer core. This creates large shadow zones. Shadow zones are places of the Earth that are untouched by seismic waves. The inner core is the Earth's last layer. The inner core is a solid. It has very high temperature and pressure.
Once the team traveled farther towards the center of the Earth, they observed that it got hotter. Elmo said,
I can make an inference that the growing heat means we are getting closer to the center of the Earth.
The 3 heroes hit the inner core softly because their parachutes deployed far before they got there. Elmo said,
We must take a rock sample from the core.
He did so. Elmo announced,
Okay, I'm really feeling some cinnamon buns right now.
and with that, they flew up back to the surface with their jetpacks, except for Bob, who was ditched. The